Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's talk some Lakers basketball. So a hell of a win for the Lakers tonight on the road against the Pelicans, 122-114. The Lakers now improved to 46-13 on the season. They do it tonight without Anthony Davis, who was out with the sore knee for the Pelicans. This was a big loss to their potential playoff chances. The Memphis Grizzlies beat the Lakers last night, and then the Lakers beat the Pelicans tonight. So the Pelicans fall to 26-34. They're now 3.5 games back of the Memphis Grizzlies for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. And I'm telling you, that race for the 8th seed is going to get very interesting because this Pelicans team is coming. They are for real. I can't even say they're coming because they're here. This team is damn good. If the season started over right now and Zion Williamson was fully healthy and could play full starter minutes, the Pelicans would be a top 6 seed in the Western Conference. This team is really damn good, and as a Laker fan, I hope that they dodge the Pelicans in the playoffs. I hope the Pelicans don't get in, as much as I'm still a fan of Lonzo and Brandon Ingram, who I said were both going to be big-time players. Brandon Ingram, all-star in the West this year at the forward position with LeBron, AD, and Kawhi Leonard. But then Lonzo Ball been playing much better lately. Tonight he drops 19 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, and a block, pushing the pace all night long, getting out and running in transition on every single possession. I don't think this Pelicans team has a chance to beat the Lakers in the playoff, but man, would they be a pain in the ass to play a full series against. They just run and run and run. It's Zion, it's Ingram, it's Lonzo. They just run all game long. They will gas out the Lakers in a series. The Lakers will beat them, but the Lakers will be dead ass tired as they advance to the second round of the playoffs. But the story of the game tonight, of course, LeBron versus Zion Williamson. The crazy thing is Zion's still not even playing starter minutes, dude. What's going to happen when this kid starts playing 35-plus minutes? They still have him in the mid-20s. It's ridiculous, the numbers that this kid is putting up. But we'll start with LeBron James because he was the player of the game tonight. Comes up so clutch in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists in the fourth quarter alone for LeBron James tonight without his partner in crime, Anthony Davis, who, by the way, Lakers are now 6-2 on the season when Anthony Davis does not play. Does that mean a whole lot? No, not really. I don't think it's a big deal, but LeBron can carry the load even when AD's not playing, and it's a prime example why I'm kind of going off topic here, but I would build around Ben Simmons opposed to Joel Embiid in Philly, because I feel like you give Simmons shooters around him, spread the floor, he could be the better leader of a team than Joel Embiid having his own team. Sorry to get off topic there, but LeBron can still get it done when AD's not on the floor. That's the bottom line there. But huge fourth quarter from LeBron. He goes for 34 points, 13 assists, 12 rebounds, 2 steals, so a 30-plus point triple-double for LeBron tonight. 14 of 21 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, and a plus 22 in 36 minutes. By far the best plus-minus of anybody on the floor tonight. It wasn't even close, so you just got to give it to LeBron, dude. The dude's an absolute beast. Year 17, age 34, no Anthony Davis tonight. It's a back-to-back after an ugly loss last night, and LeBron just gets it done for the Lakers, putting this team on his back against a very good young Pelicans team that just keeps coming at you. So this is a huge win for the Lakers tonight. I really think this is one of their best wins of the season. Hopefully Anthony Davis's knee is no serious issue. I said it after last night's game. He went to the locker room to start the fourth quarter to get stretched out. I knew there was probably some injury with Anthony Davis. Hopefully it's not a big deal, but that's the one knock on AD is he gets hurt almost every single game. So hopefully he will be back for the Lakers next game. But LeBron got it done tonight. Not only LeBron, but Kyle Kuzma stepped up big time, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 8 of 18 from the field, and then 5 other Lakers scoring double figures. KCP with 13, Morris with 10, Green with 10, and Bradley with 10. So everybody stepped up in this game for the Lakers tonight. A total team effort, and they needed every little bit against this Pelicans team tonight because they are really, really tough to beat, especially when the Lakers are tired from playing last night and the Pelicans are playing on fresh legs. So huge win for the Lakers tonight. It's always fun to watch LeBron and Zion go head-to-head. It's a shame that LeBron's not a little bit younger and they can't do this for a couple more years. But Zion Williamson, man, wow, this kid is just, he's ridiculous. You're not supposed to be able to do this as a rookie in the league, only played 1 year in college. Playing on limited minutes this year, he's only averaging like 23 minutes a game, something like that, and he's averaging 23 points, 7 rebounds. The dude is an absolute freak. Tonight he goes for 35 points, 7 rebounds, 12 of 16 from the field, so he only misses 4 shots. He makes 11 of 12 free throw attempts, which is the one of the question marks when Zion came in. Is he going to be able to make his free throws? How's his jump shot going to look? I think it's looked pretty damn good so far in the 15-game sample size that we have. Zion by himself, 11 of 12 at the free throw line, took more free throws than the entire Laker team. Lakers were 9 of 10 from the free throw line for the entire game. I got to be honest, man. The officials were on some BS tonight. Straight up, there's no doubt about it. The Lakers were called for 26 fouls tonight. 26, which is pretty much the average in an NBA game. You get called for 26 fouls, fine. But the New Orleans Pelicans only called for 10 fouls tonight. 26 to 10. That's a huge discrepancy right there against two teams that are physical, score a lot of points in the paint. That does not add up to me. The Lakers score all their points in the paint. They got big men. LeBron's driving to the rack. I mean, to get to the free throw line just 10 times and only 10 fouls called against New Orleans, I think is ridiculous. But credit to the Lakers. They hung in there. They kept battling. They didn't let it get them down. And I was kind of proud of the Lakers because they didn't sit there and complain about every call like they do on some nights. They have a tendency to cry too much about missed calls or whatever. Tonight, I thought they kept their composure real well. They just said whatever. They kept playing. And, man, what a gutsy win by the Lakers tonight. So, always love to watch the Lakers versus the Pelicans ever since the trade. Still a big fan of Lonzo and Brandon Ingram. I knew that their games were going to get better with the move to New Orleans. More opportunity. I think this New Orleans team is going to be... They're going to be a problem in the future, man. I mean, this is just year one of this New Orleans team. Now, the one thing is Brandon Ingram going to sign with the Pelicans long term? He's a free agent this summer. I know a lot of people assume that Brandon Ingram's going to re-sign with the Pelicans and they're going to have this great young core, but I'm not 100% sure because I think a little part of Brandon Ingram probably says, hey, I'm good enough to have my own team. You know, I'm an all-star in the West this year. He's putting up huge numbers. Ingram tonight was terrible, by the way. 15 points on 5 of 23 from the field. So he did not have his shot going tonight. He kept shooting it, and he kept missing, which has kind of been a trend for Ingram against the Lakers this year. He has not played his best against the Lakers this year, no doubt about it. But Ingram in All-Star this year in the West, I think there's a chance he might look elsewhere because it's going to be Zion's team. You know, Zion's the star. He's the face of the franchise. Would Ingram be smart to re-sign there? Probably, but maybe his ego gets in the way and he feels like he is ready to have his own team. I think he'd be smart to stay in New Orleans, and they're going to be a hell of a duo for going into the future. Lonzo is the perfect point guard. Doris Burke said it during the game. Lonzo's the perfect point guard for this young New Orleans team. He just pushes it and pushes it and pushes it. Every time you score, they inbound it and they're up the court and they're at the rim within 2 seconds. They wear teams out. They can shoot the three. They obviously have dudes who can score in the paint. So, you know, they're a little bit undersized. No real, dominant center or anything, but Favors does really good. Melly can stretch the floor from them, shooting threes. He's really good. And then, they got Okafor off the bench and then Zion. So they're not, super small, but they are a little bit small. Yeah, man, great game tonight. Proud of the Lakers, especially considering, they just played last night. It would have been easy to get gassed out against this Pelicans team because the first half, it was just back and forth, one of the highest paced games that I've watched all season. And the Lakers tonight, they always made a big run after New Orleans went on a big run. They always answered tonight. That's what I loved about the Lakers tonight. So New Orleans led 50-45 at the midpoint of the first half in the second quarter, but the Lakers end the quarter on an 18-11 run. So they lead 63-61. This was a trend all night long. New Orleans would go on a run, and the Lakers would close these quarters really good, which I always preach is a huge part of the game, closing out quarters. Last couple minutes of the quarters, close it positive and put yourself in a better position. And the Lakers really did that all night long. So in the second half, Lakers go on an 11-4 run. They get up 77-68, but New Orleans comes right back. 9-0 run. They tie it up at 77. Lonzo killing the Lakers in transition. Zion's getting whatever he wants at the rim. Lakers led 89-84, but New Orleans closes the quarter on an 11-4 run, and New Orleans takes a 95-93 lead into the fourth quarter. New Orleans in that third quarter made 12 of 12 free throws. Lakers were just 2 of 3 at the free throw line in the third quarter. So the free throw discrepancy all night was ridiculous. The fouls all night, the discrepancy was ridiculous. New Orleans tonight, 27 of 33 at the free throw line. Lakers just 9 of 10. That's just ridiculous right there. You cannot tell me that's how the game really played out. No way at all that the refs were not biased in this game tonight. But in the fourth quarter, I thought Lakers were still getting hosed to start the fourth quarter. Dwight Howard and Melly were getting real chippy. Dwight got teed up. Thought he was going to get another technical when he swatted the ball. Thought he was going to get ejected, but the refs rightly swallowed their whistle there. So Lakers down 101-95. But the Lakers go on an 11-0 run. LeBron back-to-back buckets puts the Lakers up 106-101. Now LeBron goes to the bench to get his rest. New Orleans comes back, cuts it to 2, 108-106. But then a big 3 by Kyle Kuzma puts the Lakers back up by 4. And then a big 3 by LeBron right over Zion Williamson puts the Lakers up 116-111. LeBron then knocks down 2 free throws, puts the Lakers up by 6. The only questionable thing that happened for LeBron in the fourth was another inbound blunder like he had last year. He kind of inbounded it to himself, gave New Orleans the ball back. Luckily, they didn't do anything with it. And then Lakers made a couple more big plays in the fourth quarter to put this game away. 8-point win, 122-114. But LeBron was phenomenal in the fourth quarter. Did it all for the Lakers. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Completely just clutch. You know, a lot of people talk about LeBron, say he's not clutch, and maybe that's been true for, a portion of his career. But later in his career, he's gained the clutch gene. He's not afraid to hit big shots anymore, take big shots. And, he's done it a lot of times this year for the Lakers. So he does it again tonight, right there in the MVP conversation, number 2 behind Giannis. Giannis is probably going to win it, but LeBron needs to get some love for the MVP this year, man. What he's doing at his age, in the season, in year 17, in the Western Conference, with basically a new roster. LeBron should at least finish number 2 in the MVP conversation. But at the end of the day, that's not what the Lakers are playing for this year. They're playing for a championship, and tonight they get one step closer to locking up that number 1 seed in the Western Conference. And now we will see if the Pelicans can they rally 3.5 games back of Memphis. Can they get themselves in position to get into the 8th seed and into the playoffs? It would be huge if this New Orleans team got in the playoffs year 1 after the start that they had. Just a terrible start to the season. They've come all the way back. They're right there. I think they're better than Memphis. I think they're better than Portland. They're clearly better than the Spurs. I think they still have a great chance, and they have the easiest schedule for the rest of the season. The Pelicans have the easiest schedule. Memphis has the hardest, so that gives New Orleans a really good chance. We'll see if they're going to ramp up Zion's minutes. Are they going to let him play starter minutes to try to secure some of these wins so the Pelicans can get in the playoffs? I think they got to start looking at letting him play 30-plus minutes from here on out because all these games are going to be crucial. This is a big deal whether or not the Pelicans can get in the playoffs here. So we will see how it plays out, but great game tonight. LeBron goes for a 30-point triple-double. Zion, 35 points and 7 rebounds. Very efficient from the field. Just like about a week ago when LeBron dropped 40, Zion dropped 26. This was a close game down to the wire. LeBron again hit clutch shots. So LeBron, he lives for these moments. He really does. Going up against a young guy like Zion, who everyone looks at as the future, LeBron's just licking his chops before a matchup like this. So great game tonight. Huge win for the Lakers. I guess we'll go over some game stats real quick before I get out of here. Field goal percentage tonight, Lakers shoot 51%. New Orleans shoots 42%. Lakers great from the three-point line tonight, 13 of 35. New Orleans was just 7 of 32 tonight, so they did not shoot the 3 well. Here's the big discrepancy. Free throws, New Orleans 27 of 33. Lakers just 9 of 10 at the free throw line. So they won a game tonight where they took 23 less free throws and made 18 less free throws, which is definitely impressive. Lakers get out-rebounded tonight like crazy. 52 for New Orleans, 36 for the Lakers. Assists, 24-23 for New Orleans. Steals, Lakers 9, New Orleans 7. Blocks, Lakers 9, New Orleans 3. Fast break points, surprisingly, Lakers had 33 fast break points tonight. Just 22 for New Orleans, which is crazy because I felt like Lonzo was just getting it up and down all game long, leading to buckets. But Lakers did a really good job tonight in transition as well, not only matching New Orleans, but outdoing them by 11 points. Points in the paints tonight, New Orleans 64, Lakers 60. At halftime, New Orleans had 44, Lakers had 40. So Points in the paint got cut down a little bit in the second half, but still huge numbers by both these teams at the rim tonight. And then fouls, 26 on the Lakers, 11 on New Orleans. What the hell is that, man? Somebody's got to, give me an answer for that one, because that's just bogus right there. You can't tell me all those 50-50 calls legitimately should have gone New Orleans' way in this game. So not only did the Lakers battle a great young New Orleans team on a back-to-back, but they had to battle the refs as well. So anyways, guys, great win for the Lakers tonight. They improved to 46-13. They take care of the young, rising New Orleans Pelicans. LeBron goes off again tonight. Same thing with Zion Williamson. Lonzo Ball really good tonight. Brandon Ingram, not so much, just 5 of 23 from the field. But it's going to be a fun finishing stretch of the season, guys. Can't wait. I'll be back in a couple days for the Lakers' next game. I don't even know who they play next. I think it is Tuesday night, but I will be back to recap that game. You guys leave me your comments down below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought of this Lakers and Pelicans game, the matchup between LeBron and Zion Williamson. Like always, guys, I thank anyone who watched this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will check y'all later. Go Lakers. Peace out, and rest in peace to Kobe.